What is the problem? The problem is underage tobacco use. Underage tobacco use is when minors under the age of 18 use tobacco products, such as cigarettes, chew, vapes, and snuff. The problem is underage tobacco use. I would say that this is a social problem because it is affecting a large group of people, not just one individual person. Teens under the age of 18 are choosing to partake in these activities before their brain is fully developed. Who is it affecting? This problem is affecting not only the underage users, but everyone around them. This includes their parents, teachers, family, friends, and the surrounding community. It is affecting their parents because their parents are supposed to explain the consequences to them. It is affecting the surrounding community because when many underage users are using, the community needs to step in and help. It also affects the people because of second and third hand smoking and tobacco use. Yes, populations that are facing this problem more frequently include the high school-aged white, rural, Midwest males. This has been shown by studies done by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Where do you see this problem? The use of tobacco is not specific to my community. Many communities like mine also face it. It is a very current and popular issue throughout our area. This problem happens most commonly in small communities. When does this problem occur? It has occurred for over a century and still continues to occur. It occurs every year, month, day, and week. It happens often when adults and police officers aren't present. Most often when it's just teenagers or high schoolers by themselves, so they're less likely to get in trouble. Which circumstances must be present? Like I said, this just happens when there is mainly only underagers together, not when they are around adults and police officers. When buyers are buying the supplies, they often do not go in with the minor. This makes it less suspicious. This problem still persists because it has been around since the beginning of time. Even if there are laws against it, there will still be some people that do not follow the laws. 18-plus-year-olds will still buy for minors, and 21-plus-year-olds will still buy for minors if the law changes. Often the minors don't get caught, so there isn't that much of a risk doing it this way. It often persists also because the teens are addicted and they are still able to get the nicotine and tobacco products through 18-year-olds and people older than 18, and they are also not aware of the health consequences and the legal consequences. Some factors that contribute to this underage tobacco use problem would include that there's always going to be people to buy for them no matter what the laws say, and some parents allow their kids to partake in these activities. Also, not all the parents and adults are aware of the effects, and also the kids are not aware of the effects and consequences this has on them. has this issue been interpreted or dealt with? Public authorities have brought awareness with presentations, and tickets have been given out to teach lessons. Some people have ignored it and acted like this has not been an issue at all in our community. Why do we need to solve this social problem? Nicotine users are more likely to get in fights, attempt suicide, and suffer from mental health problems. They're also more likely to die 13 years earlier than others, and they're more likely to use hard drugs such as cocaine and meth. What is the solution to this social problem? I do not believe that there is a full solution to underage tobacco use, because I think that even if there's more laws passed and more regulations, there will still be people who break the laws. But I believe we can reduce the issue by spreading awareness of the consequences between health and legal consequences. Underage tobacco use often leads to the usage of tobacco throughout your whole life. This can lead to many different health consequences. Some include heart diseases, lung diseases, cancer, diabetes, and many more. What has my school or community done to help try prevent this problem? I think that most schools and communities do basically the same thing, but what my school has done is we've had different speakers from around Minnesota come talk to us about the consequences of drugs and tobacco and underage use. And we've also had different presentations and documentaries shown to us as a whole school, which I think has helped spread awareness to each of our grades. I think another big step in helping reduce the problem of underage tobacco use would be spreading awareness in what these products actually do to your body, and teaching people more of what can happen when you use these, instead of having everyone be peer pressured into thinking it's cool to use them when they have lots of long-term effects on your body. The police could get involved and you could be given a ticket. You could also even have to be doing community service. You could lose money because nicotine products are very expensive, and when you're young, you don't have a lot of money in the beginning. You also could become very sick with cancer or a different form of illness or disease. So in the end, the problem underage tobacco use is a much larger problem than just an individual problem. That's why it's considered a social problem. It affects much more people than just the smoker or the tobacco user, him or herself. And it has occurred for as long as tobacco products you were able to get tobacco products. And my solution would be just to educate people, which would not get rid of the problem all the way. It would just reduce